obviously, LolcowLive is a very fake show. As much as Keemstar or any of the other people involved might want to deny it, it's pretty obvious. And besides that, if you watch this clip, they've previously exposed themselves. This is a spin-off episode of Lolcow Queens. There's like 14 different versions of this show, but watch this.
Stop it! How the fuck can I record it when I'm live with
Therapy
you?
has always been such a scary idea.
Sorry, I had an ad play.
Stop it! How the fuck?
Okay, so if you didn't catch that there, they X out of a tab and it goes to the previous tab before that, which is a Google Doc here, and it's a full script. Show starts without Tina. After a moment, she joins. Tina is back with her setup. Ask questions. How did you get your setup back? Who took your setup to begin with? Becky tries to dig more into what exactly happened and who took her setup to begin with. Tina's not having it. She isn't here to tell Becky her personal stuff. She owed money to some bad people, and that's where she wants to leave it. So, pretty heavily scripted. Obviously not a very authentic show. But this moment here seems to have gone off script. Maybe they had some of the stuff surrounding and leading up to it planned out somewhat, but I cannot imagine that Wings or really anybody would agree to do what happens here as a bit.
Stop! What's the point, man? Hey! That's your fucking wife now. Go calm down. That's your wife, man. Go. Stop! What's the point, man?
So, yeah, pretty hard to believe that that was planned ahead of time. And I know Kelly plays into some of the stuff along with them, but I would be very surprised if she was down to be abused on camera like that. You know, she'd have to answer to her family and stuff. Just be very embarrassing, right? I don't think anybody would want to do it. I don't think Wings would agree to do that as a bit. Oh, Breaking Banquet. Shout out to him. He took a longer clip from the live stream where this happened, gives a little bit more context. Not that it really gives Wings any sort of defense, doesn't make things look better, but, you know, it is more context.
What are you doing?
You're crashing out.
I'm not crashing out. You're just making a lie up to make yourself look stronger. Here's a mistake that you made. You creating a lie sabotages. Look right there.
Why are you getting loud in my face?
Because I work.
Oh, and just in case you don't keep up with LolcowLive, this event that they're doing is Fat Camp, and very, very fitting name when you see the stature of many of the people involved here.
Dude, are you serious?
Calm down. That's your wife.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
Chat's right. Wings has to do a punishment.
For what?
What do you mean, for what?
Well, what you implied. Because now look, even
Even if you punish me, they're going to believe what I said over what you guys are
yeah,
saying.
but Keem needs sustenance in the form of comedy from what
Yes.
We don't script anything.
I mean, I don't know if you remember back in the anti-SJW days, but this is some manspreading. My goodness, that is a wide stance.
On the show, we do improv.
They might all
just like the other day when you could see like the tow hook Oreo on the back of the car.
Yes, that was staged, but the Becky stuff wasn't, and that's what they all think now.
That's not even staged. That's just like, all right, we have this car. What can we do with the car?
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, yeah, that what I'm saying is they think the Becky situation is the same as the car situation.
He is full on retarded.
How am I full on retarded?
It's like, remember at the meeting, right? When we had the meeting, and he goes, if anyone does.
I mean, doesn't even this, where they're trying to tell people that, oh, no, this isn't scripted. It's just we do a bit of improv. Maybe we have a loose outline, but it's improvisational. Doesn't this seem so fake? They all come across as terrible actors, and maybe it's just confirmation bias or something like that. but none of this seems sincere.
Doesn't get this. They just don't know common sense.
True OGs in
You should
here.
have to sit right here.
Much love and respect that
deal with
can't
this
be
shit.
taken away. Becky won't ever understand the respect.
Wings sucks.
It's not even about Wings sucks. The whole fact that y'all wanted to script it sucks. Why didn't you just be real?
It
She's a
was just
psychopath.
better to act like her walking in the room was a surprise, right? Which her coming technically was a surprise, right?
The
Nobody
joke was from
expected her to
Super
show
Chat
up.
at $26.09.
You just gotta
Wings
out
on the
everything.
abuse. Wings, your bald boogie, you slept with your dad.
What's the point of outing everything? Okay, whoa, we
Those super chats that come in throughout this are pretty good. Is it, Wings, you're bald. Boogie, you slept with your dad. I don't know if that's a rumor or a story that he's talked about and all. That's the first time hearing of it, but entertaining super chat either way.
changed one little detail just to make it a little bit more entertaining, and then you out everything just to make everything look fake. Like, why?
Because
I don't-
everybody believes
Never
everything's
missing
fake
teeth.
anyway.
Liz,
Don't
Here's
worry,
the
nobody
thing.
ever
Here's
gets
the
hurt in
thing.
wrestling.
There
It's
was
all
one
fake.
single detail
No, no,
that
no.
was changed. That we were surprised that she was here because she said she was coming, and we still didn't think she was coming.
But here's the fact.
Then she did
but
come.
here's the
We're
fact.
like, okay, she came. What was she here? 2 hours before the stream started, right?
It was like an hour.
Here's the fact. Here's the fact. Before she showed up, Roxy leaked that Lord Rush went to pick her up at the airport. How did Lord Rush know to pick her up at the airport?
You don't understand.
Lord.
But also, like,
And
dude,
Boogie, your point,
you
they
take-
do kayfabe it because in the Monday Night Raw, the next episode, they'll do a heel turn.
Right, but they don't
I know, but it's
immediately
like,
say
okay.
in the middle of the
No.
match. Don't worry,
Here-
it's make believe. That's the point.
Here's the thing. Some real thing happens, right? And then we take that real thing and just make it a little bit more entertaining, right? For a surprise factor.
Celtics
for
in 7
entertainment.
super
You
chatted
don't have to
$20.
out it.
Wayne.
I mean, what is the point of even arguing this? Like, everybody thinks this show is fake, and despite that, it's been pretty successful. Like, thousands of people watch the live streams. Why bother trying to argue against this point that it's fake? It's inauthentic.
This is why you are useless.
Let me tell you the secret. Let me tell you the secret.
Personal.
Keemstar called a grift. He called a grift with Drama Alert. Drama's the easiest shit to do in the whole fucking world. I said this on PKA. You can go back and find film when Drama fire him off because Drama takes off because people want to see people fight in the fucking street. If you point a camera at it, people will look at it. Views and all that doesn't matter. If that's the case, I have FPS Russia under my belt. FPS Russia. How many millions of views is that guy?
gotta respond. I gotta respond.
I want to put this out. I'll probably forget it. Let's look at it this way. I told Keem on day one we should pre-record everything and put it into the episodes.
That's true.
He sees Mike do it today. He's like, that's amazing.
Mauricio Alvarez Leon.
I think this guy is a kid behind a camera who is the guy that did the Angry Grandpa. If you ever watch those, that's kind of older YouTube stuff, but it's just a grandpa getting very angry at things in various skits.
On super
I still
chatted
think it's a bad idea
$20.
because my
Well, Keemstar lied. He lied too many times. He
Boogie.
said
Have
Becky
a lot of
came
interaction.
unplanned.
Boogie,
please
But
don't
Wings
forget.
came
Wings
in
is
and
melting
said,
down right now.
Wings said the truth. There's a
crashing out.
reason we can trust him over Boogie and Keen. Wings don't crash out.
I'm not crashing out. I just like even when we picked this place, my first comment was the ceilings are too high. There's going to be bad echoes. It's in the middle of a field. There's going to be no internet.
LLLLLLL.
So hilarious for Wings to pretend like he cares about the production quality, right? We've seen your streams before, man.
LLLLLLLLLLL.
What are you doing?
You're crashing out.
I'm
right
not
now.
crashing out. I'm telling the truth. What am I crashing out about? Saying stop lying about shit?
You're very
Wait, why does he have less of a reaction to Boogie doing that than to his wife?
agitated. Wait a minute. While I'm silent, I can say what I meant by Keemstar. The success proves it. You don't, yes, drama was a grift, but you don't have the longevity that Keem's had. He's launched this show. He's still making $250,000 on Snapchat every month. Like, he made himself a household
Yeah, but you're
name.
making it seem like I quit my channel.
All right, man, we get it. You love Keemstar. All right. You can't really argue against the heart of what he's saying there. Yeah, Keemstar's had more longevity and made more money than pretty much any other person that does YouTube, except for the 0.1% of successful YouTubers. Sure. But, I mean, why? Why are you publicly going to bat so hard for Keem?
From depression.
Do you think
my
if you
channel
were
was
doing it, would it still be doing
my
that?
channel was a top 100 YouTube channel
Do you
when I
think it
quit
still would be if you didn't?
Probably not, but that's because of the foundation. It was a
Definitely not, right? The only reason Wings was as successful as he was is because he was very early to it, and he happened to pick Call of Duty commentary stuff, which was one of the first genres on YouTube to get popular. If it wasn't for that, if he started 5, even 10 years ago or whatever, he would not have had the success that he did. Nowhere near.
It's a video game channel. Video games have fell out of favor.
I feel like I've been around Keemstar long enough. The guy understands entertainment, and I trust him.
Yeah. I understand. He makes a lot. He makes more good ideas than bad ideas, but he makes some bad ideas, and you guys just overlook that.
Look, I don't mean what's some bad ideas.
This place, for example.
This place is bad. Well,
and Keem was right there. He could tell me. I told him not to pick this place.
I personally picked out 5 better places, but it's
place
where we ended up.
The best place that he wanted, you guys complained about because it was on the beach. And
I picked way nicer.
The place on the beach, I told him not to go to too, because what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Just walk in the sand every day?
Well, what are we doing? You know, it's better stuff inside anyway. And that place was a mansion.
I mean, I picked like 5 better places, but it is what.
I mean, sure, but do the viewers care if it's a mansion? Shouldn't that be the main thing that you're caring about? You're doing this for content. Nobody cares if you're in a mansion.
It is. You know, we're here.
It's like if I ran this shit, alcohol would be gone. No alcohol.
Kelly,
none of that
amazing.
shit. We'd be doing.
Most of my money from
amazing.
Here we are, dude. How many times has Wings done this where I need to be running shit, then we let him run it?
You never let me run shit.
Great. Guys, listen to Wings. He owns 25% of a modular home. All Keem owns is a YouTube empire and millions of dollars.
Let me tell you one of Keem's great ideas for the show.
Do we know for sure whether or not Wings actually owns his modular home at this point? As from what I've heard, he had a deal with his mom that he would be buying it from her, and then he gave her all the money for it over time, you know, similar to how you'd pay a mortgage, but to his mom. And then once he'd paid her all the money, she just didn't sign it over to him. And I think I remember hearing that he did eventually get it signed over. And maybe the chatter's just fully joking, but they're saying he only has 25% ownership of the modular home now. So at the very least, it makes me question if he ever actually owned it.
Wings, you're faster than a football player. Go with it.
Wings is going to church tomorrow. He doesn't believe in lying. Lying is a sin, Keem. It's a sin.
He is a little autistic.
Okagaga super chatted $19.99. Wings, stop crashing out.
You are crashing out. You 100% are. 100%. It's like, you made a mistake, obviously, right? I said, look, all right, this is what I said. We had a team meeting, right? I go, look, Becky allegedly is going to be here in a couple hours. I don't know if it's true or not. If she's here, nobody put hands on her, whatever. We're going to do a stream in the movie theater, and we're going to do like an hour or whatever, and then have her come in, right?
Yes.
And you said, well, if anyone doesn't understand that, then they'd be stupid. And I said, obviously don't leak it. I go, if anyone leaks that she's here and ruins my entrance and how I want to introduce her back into that, you're fired. And you go, if anyone doesn't understand that, they don't have common sense.
Yeah, that goes to the point. She's here.
And
so when they close it afterwards?
Okay, so I saw a clip that I think must be related to this then, where Becky Boop had to shave her head, and they were saying it was because she showed up late to fat camp. So I'm through context clues. I don't know for sure. I'm assuming that she was not late, and as a pre-planned bit, they said, "Oh, you got to pretend that you were late, Becky, and as your punishment, you have to shave your head." Again, I'm not positive about that, but I think that's what's being referenced here.
Expose it afterwards?
I'm the 4th person that exposed it at this point. Number 4.
The stuff that they said, I didn't hear Tina say that last night.
Yes, you go back and look at. Why do you think they've been saying scripts?
Pull up the clip.
I don't got it right here. I got like 10% on my phone.
Dude, I thought of a creative way on how to bring her in, but everything else, all real. You expose my scripted entrance of Becky, and now everything's fake. You don't see how that doesn't hurt our brand?
You don't see how lying hurts the brand?
It doesn't hurt your brand. Right? You guys leaked a script, an entire script for a show before. Nobody, except maybe very small children, is under the impression that this is an authentic show.
Too, because you could.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You're just not. You're not. If you're not going to accept any responsibility for that, that's insane, bro.
I mean, like,
I'm not accepting the responsibilities. I'm the fourth person in line to say it on stream.
Jordan, make it clear. I'm not throwing you under the bus, but what I will say is I grew up on WWE wrestling. I like showmanship. What we're describing right now is a little bit of showmanship.
Showmanship. It was a great way to bring her in. What are we going to do? Start the camera? Oh, I guess you guys are wondering why Becky's here. Well, you know.
Sometimes there's a little bit of showmanship in what we do. Sometimes we don't give it to you 100% correct. Sometimes we tweak it a little bit, but it's always based in reality.
I was right. How I did it and how I had her come in was great.
No,
right?
you're saying it the wrong way. How you did it and how you made it come in makes you look less weak. That's how you're actually meaning.
What do you mean less weak?
The way you're crafting it makes it look like she just showed up and you're looking like, oh, the savior to her, instead of her coming to you begging and crying and doing all this.
The only difference.
Well, she did the begging there, but she also did the begging behind the scenes.
She begged for like 4 days, and we gave in, and we go, what will it take to get you here? And she threw a number out. We met her halfway.
If you think that we're going to step away from this and you think like, oh yeah, I made a mistake, or Boogie's going to be like, oh, Boogie made a mistake, or anyone here, no. I mean, you can agree with them all day.
I mean, look, I watch reality
We're not going to think you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you think I'm right or not. I'm morally right.
Well, no, you're not.
I watch reality. I watch reality.
See, you're looking at it like Vince McMahon is setting up an interest for something. I'm looking at it, you're just.
I mean, isn't Wing's whole point here just that lying is bad or wrong? I mean, it pretty much seems like that's the heart of what he's saying. Whether or not you think there's any value to making the argument that he is, I would say you probably got to say morally he's right. Yeah, lying bad.
You're just making a lie up to make yourself look stronger.
I don't know what that means. I was just trying to
AJ Luckman super chatted $20.
More
A
interesting.
former queen posted on Twitter yesterday that her and Ben were coming to Fat Camp. Did that ever happen?
Ban that user.
Oh,
and in one scenario, you have Keem and Becky debating how to get Becky here, right? In another scenario, Becky just shows up and begs Keem for forgiveness. Which one makes Keem look stronger? Which one do you think Keem picked? They watch for the drama. They don't watch for the comedy. We're not a comedy podcast.
I don't know. Most people like to point.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
Do you see the scenarios I'm saying? Are you stupid? Do you have a low IQ?
I think what you said, most people like to point and laugh. That doesn't really make you a comedy show, right? If people are laughing at you, it's not that you're doing comedy, it's that you're a pathetic loser most of the time.
IQ?
You have a low IQ, motherfucker. But you
No, I think he's just autistic.
You do.
But I watch reality TV. If you one's in chat, if you watch reality TV,
Reality TV's all fake.
exactly, and I know that, but it's still trashy people doing trashy shit. I don't care. I like to watch trashy people. I want to see Honey Boo Boo up there doing her dumb shit. I want to see Mama June going bleep bop boop. I know they didn't really go to Scott.
Yeah, Boogie's actually right about this. This is why this argument is pointless and stupid. I don't I don't care whether something's fake or real if it's entertaining for the most part.
Scotland to try Scottish whipped cream. Like, I get that. I just want to see Mama June going bleep blah 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 big fat blah blah blah. It's fun.
Chat, tell me I'm right here. Answer my question. Which one makes Keem look
What a lame thing to say. Viewers, please affirm me.
stronger? The actual thing that happened, or the one he made up?
The one he made up.
Somebody on Discord said reality TV doesn't try to claim it's real.
But the one
they call it reality TV.
But
you
the one we made up
retard.
isn't far from what actually happened.
Read what the chat is saying.
Yeah, but that does. This is what Becky does. So you're aware. What you just did.
I know exactly. This is what Becky does. But also, look, the number's up 2,000.
Yeah, because
they like
because it's being exposed.
The donations are up 300%.
Yeah, because there's a big controversy. Everyone's been exposed as fake, and they all want their word.
No way, nothing got exposed as fake.
Stop ruining the magic wings. You're biting the only hand that will ever feed you.
Wings the type to go.
I mean, he is rooting the magic. Obviously, he's calling out the fakeness of it, but then also sitting there talking about metrics where, the viewership is up 2,000, the donations are up 300% or whatever he said there. Like, yeah, not really what people are looking for. And it shows how they view this project that they're doing. This is clearly not a thing that they enjoy to do. They tried it out, they looked at the metrics and saw that it was working, and so they kept with it. It's just a numbers thing to them. Nobody here wants to be here aside from the numbers that it brings to them.
Go to a magic show and be like, that's how they doing it right there, pimp. You know?
Yeah, I'll give the prestige away.
Get a scale. I want to weigh in.
I'll get one.
It's on the table, I think.
Whoa. You pee first. Because I know I'm up because of the breakfast.
Well, I'm going to be up too. I weighed myself this morning. I was 404.
Is this the point in the script where we leave these two alone? I don't know if our timing's good.
And exterior, Michael and Booty leave.
Polka Gaga super chatted $19.99. Wings needs a truth or face tattoo.
Yeah.
I cannot get over how wide and it's not like a temporary thing where he's just uncomfortable in the position he was before. That's how he sits. How does he sit in a chair with armrests?
So we're going to sit here in silence? You going to say something?
I'm not telling you anything ever again.
Fine by me.
Is this the stream? This is what people were supposed to be watching? Just two people sitting in uncomfortable silence?
Keem, cheer the hell up. We love you.
Motherfucker act like his baby mama died or something.
I've had to deal with every person here trying to leak shit, say everything's my fault, you know, multiple different challenges with the internet and everything else. You know, people criticizing me.
I mean, if you're the boss, everything is your fault, right? It comes back to you. You brought all these people in, so if they're the ones making the mistakes, yeah, that is on you.
Wings for picking this place. When it's like, dude, what am I supposed to do? Fly down and scout the place and check out stuff? Like, you know what I mean? I don't have time for that. I got to do a show every
Here's a
fucking
mistake
day.
that you made. Here's a mistake that you made. A $32,000 mistake. If we did this in April, we could have done this at Lord Rush's place for free with gigabyte internet. But you wanted it faster.
Wait, 355. All those waters.
Here's a mistake that you made.
What's that?
You think I'm going to forgive you for this?
I don't give a fuck.
You say that.
I say
I
that.
promise you will.
It's fishing on the back.
What's the plan here? That's fucked.
I don't know. So he's just sabotage the brand, sabotage.
I'm not sabotaging the brand for a lie that you fucking made.
Yeah.
I'm not sabotaging the brand.
You are.
You creating a lie sabotaging the brand.
And you're even calling it a lie. You know?
It's a fucking lie.
What is good? Does this vehicle have the back window smashed out? What happened there?
You're even calling it a lie.
What part of it is not a fucking
You're
lie?
calling it a fucking
What
lie.
part of it's not a fucking lie? Tell me which part of it.
It's not a
Look
lie.
right
It
there.
was a setup.
That's not a setup. It's a fucking lie.
And why are you getting loud in my face?
Because I fucking can.
Dude, are you fucking serious? You better stop.
Hey,
you better stop.
Wings, chill.
You better stop.
Wings,
You
chill.
better.
The stream froze there. I thought maybe that was on my end, but I think the stream froze. So I've heard people saying this is how you know that this part is real, because Keem never exposes his shaved bald head. And the fact that this happens here means that all of this was not planned. I mean, I don't necessarily know about that, because maybe just that single part of it wasn't intended, but you know, it's fairly convincing point. Oh, and this guy here, Billy the Fridge, which I only ever knew him as like a meme rapper. I've seen a couple music videos way back in the day of him. You know, I mean, it's really just the novelty of his size and him rapping. I think that was the entire draw. But he's also a very fitting candidate for Fat Camp. And from what I've heard other people talking about this, I think he did a podcast with Amazing Atheist, the Drunken Peasants. I'm not positive about that, but he has if that's true, he's had a very strange online career. Oh, and he co-hosts one of the LolcowLive spin-off shows too.
What is going on?
Keem's Beard Dye super chatted $19.99. Help me, this fat alcoholic keeps putting me on his dandruff beard.
Are we live? Oh, we're live.
Looks like we're live, yeah.
So where did it stop at? So the part of the script, the boogie, Billy, no, not right now.
Yeah.
For real. What are we talking about? Guys, I don't know where it ended at, but
it ended right there.
You got it. Boogie's got it where it cut off.
Yeah, I got it right there. Got it right there.
oh shit.
Yep.
Bro.
Ended right there.
Guys, that was
They get behind the box. Good job, Bean, staying on it, but right there, hat flew off. Yeah,
Keem's got a big ass scratch right here.
yeah, that's not a great scratch, man.
They're saying that Keem got a scratch on his neck there, which, but you can see before this, you look back, there's no scratch on his neck. But when he comes back later, there's a very obvious scratch on his neck. I don't know how significant of a wound it was, but it's very visible at the very least.
I thought it was overreacting. Like he'd put hands on me and be like, "Hey man, I don't like that."
I had a bad
when
feeling.
you're agitated, and I'm like, "Please don't do that," right? And I asked him twice, and I thought I was overreacting. People in chat were calling me a pussy.
What's going on?
You should go and get that content in there. He's talking shit.
Yeah.
Might as well. Then we can upload it to Twitter and you can share.
Come on over, Billy. So tensions are a little high at Fat Camp, and as you can
I mean, he makes Boogie look small. That's crazy.
see, not everyone likes Becky being here.
Big Zevo 25 super chatted $19.99. Fire Wings.
Dude.
Oh, Jesus. He sat down for 2 seconds and now there's sweat spots all over the couch. Yeesh.
That's bullshit.
Oh, don't sit in it, Keem. Gross.
That is such bullshit. What was...
All right, yeah, you can kind of see it here. He's got a scratch on his neck there from his tussle with Wings.
What even set him off?
And he's getting loud in my face. So I got in his face. I'm like, are you serious? And then he started pushing me. I'm like, dude, I'm going to swing. You keep doing that. And he went to go grab me like this.
Yeah.
Like, that's where this came from.
Retro super chatted $20.
And I kept saying,
Who is
I'm going to
bombing
hit
wings out of
you.
jet
I'm
fuel?
going to hit you. I'm going to hit you.
I'm glad
And
you
then he
didn't.
wouldn't fucking, and then somehow it got broken up or whatever. He goes, I'm not bitch made. You think I
Polka
am?
Gaga
You think
super
I am?
chatted $19.99. McJugger Nuggets really killed it on this one.
Hey! That's your fucking wife now. Go calm down. That's your wife, man. Go calm down. That's your wife they're hurting now. Calm down.
I mean, he comes in like a train. Just how many people are on him? They can't stop him. Force equals mass times acceleration type stuff. Yeah, I mean, that just does not look like a planned thing.
Hey! That's your fucking wife now. Go calm down.
I feel bad because even after he does that to her, she's like trying to get in the middle still and break things up. It's like, I think you should be evacuated at that point.
That's your wife, man. Go calm down. That's your wife they're hurting now. Calm down. Go calm down.
Get the fuck away from her! Get the fuck away from her! Whatever is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Go calm down. Go calm down.
Doesn't this seem like a nice vacation though? Man, seems like a nice, relaxing time.
Why are you lying about me?
What's the lie? Sometimes you lash out when you feel like you made a mistake or other people Don't worry about me. Worry about your wife. Worry about your wife right now.
That's your fucking wife! Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
$20.
That's your wife.
Why does she just keep saying that's her wife over and over? Like, yes, we understand that. We understand that makes it worse. Yep. Think maybe 4 or 5 times saying that is probably enough, though.
Makeup artist to do a better job on the fake injury. By the way, this is a W storyline. Whoever cooked this script up is killing it. This script sucks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, faster than a football player, way
I'm
funnier.
not talking to any of y'all ever again, but here's the fact I want to say. It's King's inability to ever look bad and always wanting to lie that created this incident. That's it.
I disagree, but love you guys. Love you, Jordy. You guys will be all right.
Anyone who's this upset enough to push his wife needs anger management.
Okay?
Smiling Oni super chatted $19.99. Breaking Banquet gonna get rich.
Yeah. He'll go
Penny
viral.
1001 super chat. Everyone wave to Breaking Banquet.
Hi, Breaking Banquet.
So there's that, and shortly after, drama alert. I think, well, actually, I don't think Keemstar actually runs this anymore. I think maybe he did at one point, but I think other people do it now. But anyway, they tweet out Wings of Redemption says he's innocent, and then they have some Discord screenshots. And Wings is saying, it does look bad, but I never meant to push her over. I didn't assault my wife. She tripped on the table from my forward momentum. And it doesn't seem like people really are buying that. 36 L's. I think this is supposed to be in like, actually, I didn't push her down. Just my forward momentum. I didn't punch you. I just extended my fist and your face happened to be there. Crime laughing, police, clown, and a cap. So doesn't seem like people are really buying it. And then later on, Keem from his own account says, everyone is fine. No one is seriously hurt. He apologized to me. I accept his apology. The other clip of Wings pushing his wife resulted in Wings being kicked from Fat Camp. Obviously, that's totally unacceptable. I'm not really sure what's going to happen in the future, but as of right now, we just need to de-escalate the situation. Thank you for all the concerns, but I promise you, everyone is fine. So, they're saying Wings is kicked from Fat Camp, and they're also saying, after watching a second clip of Wings slapping and grabbing Kelly's arm on the way to Fat Camp, we have made the decision to terminate our relationship with Wings of Redemption. He's been fired. So you might be wondering what clip that is. Snort Hogan. I'm not sure where he got this from, but shout outs to him. He uploaded this clip.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Hogan. Drip, snort, snort.
He's mainly a DSP detractor. You couldn't tell from this.
You got the drip? Go.
All right, guys, I'm gonna need everyone to be quiet.
Yeah.
Do not make a sound because you get picked up on the mic. Grim, go ahead and play it.
Alright, do you want me to pause donos as well?
Of course, yeah. Pause donos and play it.
Copy. Okay, give me 1 second.
But you see what's happening?
All right, guys, what are we doing here?
Alright, now we're in.
Happening, right?
All right. When you start seeing it go up, now you go.
We made it so far.
Stop.
Stop. We made it so far.
Stop.
can see this is on the way to fat camp, that this is how Wings is treating his wife. It seems a bit odd to me that this is what did it for them, but I guess maybe their thinking is that it establishes a pattern of behavior. I don't know, but yeah, it definitely seems like this is a terrible relationship to be in. This is what Wings is going to do on camera.
Oh my god.
And she's rubbing her arm there. Maybe it's just a self-comforting thing, or maybe he slapped her pretty good there.
Played it.
I gotta leave, man.
Yeah.
I gotta leave, man. I gotta go. Go, man. Come on, let's go. Cause I mean, I live in South Carolina. I don't mind stopping by a fucking house and fucking blasting a bitch in the fucking face. I'm fucking retarded, man.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch ass nigga.
Did she drop a soft A there?
I'm fucking retarded, man.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch ass nigga.
I think she might have dropped a soft A there. Very hard to tell for sure, but that's what it sounded like. A bitch ass N.
Alright, so, well, there it is, you know.
All right. So then it's just a lot of them, acting as if they're totally stunned, and this is what was over the top. Not too much value in watching the rest of it. And I'm sure what will really happen is it will turn into a series of challenges or tattoos or humiliation rituals that Wings has to do in order to keep his spot on the show, and they'll drag it all out, and it probably won't be anywhere near as interesting or entertaining as this ended up being, right? They like to run pretty much everything that they do into the ground like that. But I gotta be honest, yeah, I think that this was authentic. But Wings really got physical with his wife in a way that was not scripted. I'm pretty comfortable saying that.